Jordan!
Hey, Iain.
Who decided it was finally time to show the devil who's boss? So they summoned him up, expecting a brawl, but it turns out he's actually a cool guy who was just misunderstood and bullied for being horny and red.
Leonardo DiCaprio?
No. Two guys? What? Hello and welcome to episode 185 of Two Guys What's Up, the weekly comedy podcast where I don't need to summon the devil to have it out with him, I work with him. And here he is now, it's the red and horny guy himself. Red and horny, what are you going into today?
Well, Iain.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, shall I do it, shall I not? All will be revealed, Iain, but I will tell you my segment is called The Interview.
Okay.
I'll explain when we get there.
That sounds interesting and scary. I've got a job. I didn't think I needed to do another interview.
Well, we'll find out, won't we? What have you got for us?
Well, Jordan, today we're heading to Union in Missouri, where we're going to be spending a little time with a guy called Stephen LaChance and his screaming house.
Oh, what are the chances of that?
50-50.
Oh, right, I thought it'd been a lot different to that.
Yeah, much lower. Probably 199. Doesn't sound right, does it?
No.
Oh, you've got a 199 chance?
I suppose it makes sense, though.
It makes sense, but it's weird. Let's never say that again.
Okay. But, Iain, if people like what they hear, where can they find more?
Well, Jordan, we currently have 35 bonus episodes set up on our Patreon that people can get their hands on for just £3 a month, or about $5 depending on their location.
Beautiful.
But now, if you want to get your hands on some Two Guys merch, like t-shirts, hoodies, or Aliens and Wackers mugs or beanies, we now have a separate merch store where you can pick up all of that good stuff at.
What?
All of which is linked in the description of this episode.
So no longer on Patreon?
It is no longer on our Patreon. We have decided to make the change, or at least I have. You apparently know nothing about it. I put out a little bit of a PSA on the Patreon and on Facebook saying that we'd never really got on with the whole subscribe to a higher tier for merch and then drop back down to the bonus afterwards.
More faff than it's worth.
Exactly. It seems a bit more faffy. So we have finally found a place where we can sell our merch completely independent of us, so people can just pay and get a mug or a t-shirt just printed, one and done, to your house. You'll be drinking and wearing all that Two Guys What's Up merch in no time.
Yeah, and if you're lucky, Iain will hand deliver it.
I mean, if possible, if you want to get delivered to my house, I mean, don't ask for my address. I won't give it to you.
You can meet at the local corner shop, can't you?
No, I mean, you're lucky I gave you my address.
Oh, the address that we're at, which is...
Don't say it on air!
Oh, sorry. Slipped out.
God!
Sorry.
I have to beep all of that. But we ran out of beeps in that last episode, the reptilian one.
Oh, it's true. Have you made up credits for it yet?
I haven't. I thought if I go to like that corner shop that you mentioned and try and sell myself, I'll be able to raise the money, but everyone just laughs in my face.
They robbed you as well, didn't they? Let's be honest.
Yeah. They were like, Iain in a thong, give me your money. I haven't got any. I'm poor.
Had all those notes just folded up in your cheek.
It's the best place to keep them, okay? Human wallet.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm not complaining.
I'll give you that 20 quid I owe you, by the way, at the end of the recording.
Just folded up really tight.
You have to get it out with your tongue.
Oh,
but Jordan, before we jump into all the good stuff of today, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you. I feel triumphant.
Ooh, wow. Quite the adjective.
Well...
Let's just take a moment to appreciate the fact that I got that right.
Yeah, well...
Thank you. Thank you. I've been doing my research.
Very good. That Mad Libs has paid off.
It really has. It's only taken about 800 episodes of Mad Libs, but I've finally learned the word adjective.
I know what it means.
Yeah, I no longer say adjective.
I feel triumphant because I did that whole haggling thing with broadband providers.
Nice.
And I got a really good deal. Let me explain, because I feel really proud.
Just give us the money and we won't punch you. Deal.
So I'm with BT Broadband, which I appreciate is a fairly expensive provider anyway.
Yeah.
But because we're in a new build house, when we first moved in, you had to go with them.
Cheeky.
Well, yeah, for the first contract, that was the deal. So we were, and it's been great. I ended up renewing with them. Still all good.
Fair enough.
However... at the end of what was then two-year contracts, so 4 years in, the price ended up being around $42.99 a month for just broadband.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, which feels a lot to me. I mean, we're lucky that we have fibre to the premises, so we have a direct fibre connection, so we can go upwards of like a gigabit speed.
Whoa.
Which is not bad.
I've only just learned what a fucking adjective is, mate. I don't know what gigabit is.
It's fasty fast stuff.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Now you're speaking my language.
And so we were on 500 megabits per second speed, which is all right. That's not bad.
Sick, bro.
But it was $42.99, and that wasn't good.
Not sick. Sickening.
Yeah, it's true. I ended up doing that whole over-the-phone dance where, you know, you're like, oh, I'm thinking of leaving you because I found these other deals elsewhere. And they're like, oh, we want to keep you. And then you are on the phone for about an hour. All right,
course, yeah.
That's fair enough. But I ended up getting it down to $31.99 a month.
Do you know how they did that? Because to phone them, it costs £800 a minute. So like, well, we've already milked him, so let's just drop it to whatever.
I didn't even feel them fit the device. So it's $31.99 a month, but for 900 megabit speed.
Nice.
So that's going to be pretty fast. And when I get this garden room done, that will be direct Ethernet into that room. Be perfect.
Delicious.
So I feel triumphant.
Yeah, I did something similar when I upgraded with the EE because, prices increase every April. They go up anyway. They sent me an email and they were like, get ahead of it, by the way. Upgrade your contract now and be locked in for another 2 years. But you missed the increase and it was only £1 extra and it doubled our internet speed.
Very good.
So we went from $31.99 to $32.99 with double internet speed and we missed out on the whatever, like £3, £4, £5 increase that we would have gotten anyway. So I was like, fuck yeah.
Call us Martin Lewis.
If you want.
Oh, well, I mean, he could actually call us if he wanted to and give us a congratulations.
Yeah, we have the WhatsApp number. He can send us a text on. But I mean, I only ever really respond to Iain, so calling me Martin Lewis won't get a... Well, I mean, if you want to pay me for it, I'll be on the corner. You can call me whatever you want.
In your thong?
In my thong, only.
Yeah. It was the choice of a really bright white thong, though, that I thought was a little bit...
Yeah. It was bright pink when I started. I just had many customers. Disgusting.
Yeah. So that's good.
That is good.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm very good. Quite tired today. I think I'm coming down with a case of I need sleep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But,
You've had that a while.
Yeah, it's getting worse, though. Since the creation of 2 more podcasts plus video, it's really taken its toll on me.
Okay.
Dying, I think, is a medical term.
Okay. Well, we all technically are.
That is true. Okay, I'll shut up then.
Yeah.
I mean, I was
Deal
dying in
with
the
it.
first place, yeah. No, I'm just tiredly dying.
Okay.
Great, cool. All right, thanks. You should be a f***ing doctor.
Thank you. Yeah. Soon I might interview you for the job there.
Oh, God. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Anyway, right, cool. Right. So should we get into the good stuff of
Yeah,
today?
why not?
Right, let's fucking go, pal. So Union, Missouri is a small town. It's quiet, tidy, and in 2001, our pal Stephen LeChance is here trying to rebuild his life. Recently, he'd separated from his wife, he'd moved out of their family home with custody of all 3 of his children, and as you can imagine, money is tight, and he needs somewhere to live like yesterday.
Uh-oh.
So when he happens upon a cheap 3-bedroom rental at 809 North Christina Avenue, it seems like the answer to all of his problems. The house was a little rundown, but it was affordable, available immediately, and big enough to house everyone involved. So he thinks, sweet, and they snap it up and they move in. But it was from this moment, Jordan, that Stephen said everything started to go wrong.
Oh dear. It wasn't a good choice.
It turns out it was just a shoebox. It was grossly missold.
Oh, right, okay. It does look bigger on the pictures, doesn't it?
It was a Barbie house. Someone put out by the rubbish bins to get taken.
Probably. I bet that happens, you know. That must be a scam.
No, because they're all like bright pink and plasticky and got Barbies in them.
I don't mean necessarily a Barbie doll house.
Okay, sorry. I was thinking a little too literally then.
I mean a miniature. You've seen those things, haven't you, on Temu, where people have said they've bought a sofa. It's about an inch.
Yeah, like for a doll's house.
Yeah.
Hilarious. Don't fall for it, people. Always view your property.
And sofas.
So at first, the activity was subtle. Stephen began hearing heavy footsteps on the stairs at night. He thought it was probably one of the kids up for a drink or taking a late night bathroom break, but when he asked them in the morning, they said it wasn't them, and they heard it too. Obviously, whenever anyone would go to investigate, there'd be no one there. But then came the cold spots. One particular area of the house always felt colder than the rest. So Stephen would adjust the heating, open windows, try to explain it away, but none of it helped. Around about the same time, all three of the children began having vivid nightmares. His daughter specifically would repeatedly wake up terrified after dreaming that something unseen in the house was watching her.
Oh, that's not nice.
Not a nice feeling to have. But through it all, Stephen tried to remain partial. It's a new home, there's family stress, it's a difficult period in their lives that they're all going through, but then he starts to feel watched as well. And now it wasn't just that strange things were going on, it was the feeling of the place itself. The atmosphere felt oppressive, like the entire house was pressing down on the family, which didn't make for happy living. Everyone was permanently on edge, sleep became difficult, tempers became shorter. Even during the daytime, there was a constant feeling that somebody else was inside the house with them. One morning, while getting ready for work, Stephen caught himself staring into the bathroom mirror with the overwhelming sensation that somebody was standing directly behind him. So he turns around, but surprise, surprise, there's no one there. But still, he couldn't shake the feeling that something had been watching him. And a few more days pass and things become harder to ignore. Doors begin slamming without explanation, cupboard doors are found hanging open, the family's dog starts refusing to enter certain rooms and growling at empty corners. Then Stephen begins seeing strange dark forms moving through the house, and one night he even claimed he witnessed what looked like a black mass crawling off his ceiling.
Did he?
Yeah, he was so scared he couldn't even speak.
That makes sense.
He was like, oh f***, there's a dark mass crawling across the ceiling. Someone call me now. Kids are like, what the f*** are you on about, Dad? Oh, don't swear.
Poor guy.
Yeah, so in case anyone missed that, a dark mass crawling across his ceiling. Now, Jordan, I just want to know, what would you do if you were in this situation, right? You just moved into a new house, your life's kind of up in the air, then all this shit starts going on.
Oh, what would I do? I don't know. First of all, am I renting or have I purchased the property?
Let's put you in Stephen LeChance's shoes and say you're renting.
Okay.
Don't say move out. That's too easy.
Well, I would...
You've got 3 kids to look after, pal.
Absolutely. And I'm doing my utmost to make sure that they are looked after.
Yeah?
So I'm moving out.
Put your boots on, kick that ghost straight up the ass.
Well, if it has one.
Either pay rent or fuck off.
Yeah.
That's what you say to it.
It is. That's also what I say to Teddy, but he still hasn't.
I mean, if you want, I can put him on the streets with me.
Yeah, he'll soon round people up for you.
Does he look good in a thong?
Usually.
Only if it's a sparkly one.
Yeah, you just have to cut a little bit out for the tail.
Oh, it's fucking effort, mate. You have to buy scissors. At this point, he's a loss.
No, the thongs you buy are that thin, you just put your finger through.
Oh, nice.
Just make sure he's not wearing it at the time.
Yeah, well, unless I'm going to pay him for it.
I'm kidding, RSPCA. That's not true. I do not dress my dog up as a thong. Or finger him.
As a thong.
Did I say as? Yeah. Still
Wear
true.
him.
You just have to poke the hole through him.
Yeah. God.
Not true.
So many facepalm moments. So one night, Stephen is laid in bed, and he's suddenly jolted awake by what sounds like a woman screaming somewhere in the house. And this wasn't like shouting or calling out, it was a proper full-on scream. The kind of scream that makes your balls suck up into your body because your brain instantly feels like someone's in trouble. So Steve listens, and after a few moments, he realizes the sound is coming from inside his house, specifically inside the basement, and it ain't stopping.
Oh, that's not nice.
Not at all. So it continues echoing through the house. So naturally, he thinks someone's in trouble, and he rushes downstairs to investigate. He's thinking maybe one of his kids needs help or something like that, so he's gone into full protection mode. But the moment he reaches the basement, it's complete silence, as though whatever had been making the noise was luring him down there and knew he'd arrived.
Okay.
It's like, I've got you now, bitch.
Dangling the carrot.
Put this thong on.
I've already made holes.
Yeah, there's no hole for my tail. The ghost's like, what? Like, what?
Oh.
That'd be a good... Do you think that's a good...
Deterrent?
Yeah, like, confuse the ghost.
I guess so.
Like, all of a sudden you see a ghost appear in your room and it's like, I'm here to harvest your soul. And it's like, but what am I going to do about my scissor fingers? And it's like, what?
Yeah.
It gets so confused in that moment. He's like, suck it and run away.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I think it makes sense.
That's why those pattern breaks are really useful.
Yeah. James, I think this is one for you, bud. For all the amount of activity that you experience in your life, next time something happens, just shout something like, but my biscuits are on fire. and just see what happens?
Yeah.
If you wouldn't mind, James, just doing that little experiment, thank you. I take it you probably just shouted into your radio, "Sure thing, bud." So now at this point, Jordan, Stephen is desperate for answers. So he calls the landlord asking for help, which it seems like he was none, because before long he starts hearing rumours from neighbours. Rumours about just what had happened in that house before he moved in there with his 3 young children. And it turns out that years earlier, the house had been the site of a genuine tragedy. And not the kind of tragedy where somebody peacefully passes away after a long life well lived, for you see, in 1991, the property became the scene of a murder-suicide that shocked the local community.
Oh God, this has turned.
Yeah, and it shocked for valid reason, because a woman named Sharon Caudle sadly took the life of her 6-year-old daughter Amanda before taking her own inside the very house that Stephen was now living.
Shit.
Not nice.
Nah.
Understandably, the town was never really able to get over this tragedy, and most said the place never felt quite right afterwards. And for Stephen, who was never informed of the house's history before moving in, suddenly finding out that his children's bedroom sat inside the house with that kind of history hit him hard.
Especially when he's experiencing things.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh no.
That would turn it from, what the hell's going on? Maybe it's the winter shit.
Yeah, diarrhea.
My bum's turned into a tap.
Oh God. I think you can sue for that, can't you, in America? If they don't disclose the history and something really profound like that has happened, I think you can sue for them not being open and upfront with you.
Oh, someone should let him know.
Well, hopefully it's a happy ending and actually he's now somewhere else.
I got bad news for you.
Okay.
Not that much of a happy
He
ending.
died.
He shit himself to death.
You just have to turn the stop
Twist
cock.
the head.
Yeah.
Also killed him.
Poor guy.
So now, Jordan, the strange atmosphere, the nightmares, and the growing sense of dread all seemed much harder to dismiss, and Stephen became convinced that something paranormal was going on inside the house.
No shit.
Yeah.
Well, actually, maybe a lot of shit.
For him, sadly. So much shit. He swam out of there.
That basement was sure full.
There was no ghost problems after that.
Couldn't scream.
It's air bubbles. Take that. I always thought you were a shit ghost.
Yeah. Whee.
Eventually, he reached out for spiritual advice, but the answer he got wasn't really what he could afford to hear, because Stephen was looking for reassurance, a blessing, some advice, anything that could rid him of the horrors he was experiencing. But the advice he received was simple. Leave. Don't stay there. Don't challenge whatever it is, just leave. And at the time that sounded extreme to him, Stephen still believed that there had to be something he could do to stop whatever was happening, so he stayed. But soon it would become clear that he probably should have taken that advice. The event that finally convinced Stephen to leave happened in the very basement it seemed he was lured to earlier. He was downstairs, carrying out some repairs, and he heard someone call his name. The voice was clear, female, and sounded like it was coming from upstairs. So, thinking again that maybe one of his children needed him, he immediately goes up to check, like a good dad. But there's no one there. So he heads back down to the basement and carries on, and a short time later, he hears the voice again. But this time, it's much closer, almost like it came from directly behind him. So he spins around, and again, surprise, surprise, nothing. So he finishes up whatever he's doing and turns to leave, but then, stood at the bottom of the stairs, he sees something stood there. Now remember, Jordan, this is a basement, it's dark, the staircase is his only way out, he should have been alone, but Stephen was seeing a definite human-shaped figure, completely black, stood right in his fucking way.
Oh dear.
He watched as it appeared to rise out from the darkness and then begin to move towards him. And that was enough. Stephen rushed upstairs, gathered his children, got them into the car, and left for good. Eventually, he did come back to collect some belongings that he left behind, but this time he went prepared and he brought friends.
Okay.
Because, there's nothing more that can get rid of a ghost than a group of people.
It's safety in numbers.
Collective will.
Yeah.
F*** off.
Yeah.
They're all going to be thinking that. But as soon as they walk in, immediately they all felt uncomfortable. One developed a severe headache, another became nauseous, so quickly they packed up the shit and they got out of there. But here is where the story takes a turn from haunted house territory into something Stephen found far more disturbing. Because according to him, leaving didn't solve the problem.
Oh no, it followed him.
It fucking followed him.
Oh, poor bugger.
After moving out, Stephen still said he experienced recurring dreams about the property. Dreams where he found himself back inside the house, walking its hallways, standing in its basement, and waking up feeling convinced he'd actually spent hours back inside those oppressive walls.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. His children also continued reporting unsettling things like strange feelings, bad dreams, and the sense that something unseen was watching nearby. And that's when Stephen began wondering whether the problem had ever really been the house at all. Because if the activity was continuing elsewhere, maybe whatever he'd encountered hadn't been attached to the building. He's now thinking maybe it attached itself to them. But whatever it was, for Stephen and his family, the experience never truly ended.
Okay, on that thought then, if it wasn't to do with the property, is that just a coincidence that there was that horrible history that had happened there?
What I'm thinking is it probably was something lingering in the house due to its horrible history. But then as soon as they moved in, it was just like new victims and attached itself to those. So maybe like, not to dismiss the actions in any way, shape or form of what the mother did who lived there before.
Which is unforgivable.
Yeah, absolutely. But potentially it could be argued in a paranormal sense that maybe something was possessing her to commit these actions. So maybe there was something in the house that just didn't like visitors.
Okay.
And when they moved there, maybe this entity felt like it didn't fulfill its purpose of what it wanted to do to this new family, the LeChance family that moved in, and it followed them because of it.
Interesting. Is there anything they can do about that?
Big boot straight up the bum.
Right.
Ghost booty.
Turn on that tap.
So in the years that followed, Stephen shared his story publicly. Paranormal investigators became interested in the property, and as the story spread, investigators from all over began visiting the place. Some reportedly heard strange noises, others described sudden feelings of nausea, headaches, and overwhelming discomfort, and several described the same oppressive atmosphere Stephen had spoken about, which caused the house to develop a reputation as one of Missouri's most infamous haunting cases. Stephen eventually wrote a book called The Uninvited, documenting everything he and his family experienced, and to this day, he remains adamant that what they encountered wasn't simply a ghost. He believed it was something intelligent, aware, and capable of manipulating the people living around it. Skeptics point to stress, trauma, and the power of suggestion after learning about the tragic history of the property. Believers point to the consistency of the accounts given by Stephen and his family, plus the things they experienced before learning about the tragedy. But whatever you believe, one fact remains. The father moved his family into what he believed would be a fresh start, and within weeks, he was so terrified that he abandoned the home and never spent another night there, because it seemed like whatever it was inside didn't want roommates. But Jordan, after all that, I just want to know, what do you think?
What a horrible situation for this guy and his family.
Absolutely. Like, you've just gone through a divorce, your life's kind of up in the air, you're making a fresh start, and now you got a ghost following you.
You okay?
It just gets me.
Okay. That's like you were getting a bit emotional.
Yeah, it's wind.
Okay, that's all right then. I'll pat you back. Come here, get on my lap.
I mean, obviously you should be the one to win me because you're the one that fed me.
It's true. Those eyebrows. Yeah, weird story. If that is true and we take it on face value, that's pretty horrendous, isn't it? That's an awful situation to be in.
Yeah.
And to think that, I'm going to get out of this situation, i.e. leave the property, and it still continue.
Yeah. I told the story once of the Smurls who moved into that condo with their parents. All the shit kept happening, and there was weird goo dripping from the walls.
Oh,
and then they were like, well, finally, fuck this, we're moving out. And they moved out, and it followed them again.
Well, I mean, what do you do with that? I mean, is it a case of your belief of, I do not want this, you do not have my consent? Is that enough then to get rid of that? Or do you then need intervention from, a priest or something like that?
I mean, I would dare say in this situation, it's probably going to be a bit more of a harder bugger to get rid of. But I would just say ignore it. The less power you give it, the less power it has to exude.
Yeah, I get you.
So keep just ignoring it, starve it until it thinks, well, fuck, I'm going somewhere else.
Yeah, I get you.
On to the next sucker. Yeah, exactly.
Horrible, though.
Yeah, pretty shit. Poor guy.
Having said that, though, the next people that moved into that rental loved it.
Yeah, they had a great house.
Yeah. Spacious, lovely, it's quiet.
Ghost recently moved out.
Does make you wonder, though, doesn't it? If this entity followed this guy and his family, should it then leave him because of intervention? Where does it go? Does it go back to the property that it used to dwell in? Or does it latch on to the next nearest person?
I couldn't tell you. I dare say it'd probably just take a break, after a long time of haunting, take a little it time.
Yeah.
Go to Spain, sit on the beach for a while.
Yeah, okay. you can sort of begin haunting Jose
Exactly, yeah. Take some R&R and then go find Rosalita.
and enjoy some café con leche.
Exactly, whatever that means.
Por favor.
Especially, but thank you for listening to my story, Jordan.
No, thank you. That was really interesting. Sad, but fascinating.
Yeah, and well spoken, might I say.
It was very good. I enjoyed that. I didn't even need your script, Ian.
Fucking hell, I've turned a corner, people.
You have. And speaking of, you need to get on that street and earn some money.
Right, well, let me hear your segment first, and then I'll get to work.
Okay, Ian. So this is The Interview. It's a bit of an experiment. I thought this up in my head as this could be interesting or it could be a massive flop.
Okay.
And I'm hoping it will be the former.
Right.
Ian, I'm going to ask you some questions, which I'm going to ask you to write down your answers, also to speak it out loud, but write down your answers onto a bit of paper that I've brought.
Okay. Well, I don't get to use your trusty whiteboard.
No, and you'll see why. There's a choice of a couple of pens here.
Thank you.
And so it's entirely up to you, first of all, if your answers are legit, real, or you just kind of make them up a little bit. Okay. I'll leave that to your discretion. Are you ready?
Hit it.
Ian, what is your life motto?
Fuck it, chill out, worry about it later.
Deal.
Later. Cool.
I hope you also wrote that as like the really cool L8ER.
I did not.
Later. Okay.
No, this isn't the 2000s. Well, it is, but, you know.
What would be some really bad advice to somebody?
Some really bad advice would be, fist your nan.
Okay. That would not be good advice, to be honest.
Yeah, the worst.
What would you never shout before parachuting out of a plane? Or what should you never shout?
I hate.
Can you use that?
No, I'm not. That was Fioria, totally. What should you never shout before jumping out of a plane?
I'm the pilot.
Yeah, true, yeah. What I'm thinking is something that just doesn't make sense.
Fine.
In the context, you know, it's like you could be trying to be cool by saying a catchphrase, right? But it just doesn't make sense. And I think it'd probably make everyone on the plane hate you.
Okay.
And what that is put this in your pipe and smoke it.
Perfect.
And everyone's like, what the fuck?
Whee!
I'm glad I didn't give him a parachute. You know, like when people like try and be cool before they do something,
Yeah.
it just doesn't make sense.
Okay. What would be the last thing that you would want on your gravestone?
What, written?
Yeah, I mean, it could be fluids, I guess, but...
Yeah. Giant bastard.
Okay.
Here lies Ian. Giant bastard.
What would you say is a terrible name for a pet?
Okay. So a terrible name for a pet would be The Reason I Hate My Life. So can you imagine like you're out in a park and you're like, come here, the reason I hate my life.
Okay, yeah. What would be something you really should never say on a first date with somebody?
I know it's only the first date, but I brought you a gift. It's syphilis.
That would be pretty bad, wouldn't it?
Yeah, cool.
What do you think would be a really weird slogan for a supermarket?
Give us your money, we'll give you food. It's true, innit?
Very good. If you had an autobiography, what would the title be?
Ian.
Just Ian. Full stop.
Ian, the life and times of a genius.
Okay.
Ever noticed that the word you probably can write the neatest is your own name?
Never thought about that. I guess it's because you write it maybe more than other things?
Yeah, I mean, especially when you're a kid writing stuff on like homework. Maybe not so much these days, but you know, in your books or in your you write your name at the top of paper.
True.
I mean, I've just written my name, and it's the neatest thing I've written by far.
Oh, right. I'd argue, though, that the words the and you'd write more than your name.
See, but those things become caught up in paragraphs. So, like, if you're writing, for me at least, I mean, my wife said this the other day, when you're writing, you start off neat and then you become lazy and it gets a bit sloppier. So the does and the ands might get caught up in that paragraph.
Oh, I see.
But when you're writing your name, it's just one simple word.
And also, your name, Ian, could just be a full sentence.
Precisely.
So, fair enough.
Can I go onto a new page?
Yes,
boss?
absolutely, of
Thanks.
course, yeah.
I'm calling you boss like I've already got the job. Confidence.
It is. I like that.
Yeah, write that down in your notepad.
What sentence should a bus driver never announce?
My wife slept with my brother.
Oh, that's fair enough.
I think it'd be a bit more concerning if he was just like giving out his life. You're like, are we safe?
Yeah, fair enough. Who would you say would be the worst person to be stuck in a lift with?
Mothman. No, an alien grey.
Oh, okay.
Can I give you fictional characters, or do you need a real person?
It's fine. Whatever you like.
Because, I mean, I'm stuck in a room with you right now, and this is pretty bad.
Yeah.
I'm getting interviewed. I'm going to say... I mean, Hitler is a dickhead. I'm pretty shit.
That probably wouldn't be a good one to be in.
Yeah. They'd be like, so, let me tell you about my view. No.
I think you should go with that.
What, Hitler?
Yeah, I mean, that's not a great person you want to be in a lift with, is it?
It's true, but I mean, they're Mussolini. Pol Pot's was that guy?
Yeah. And smallpox.
Smallpox? Pol Pot's with smallpox?
Yeah, that'd be bad.
I've killed so many people. Don't breathe on me. You fuck. Jack the Ripper. He's an
Yeah.
ass.
But then you'd finally know who it was.
True.
So would that really be the worst? Because that would fulfill an answer.
But who would I tell? He'd kill me.
I mean, not necessarily.
He did favour, like, prostitutes, didn't he?
Yeah. Well,
Which I am
when he
one
finds
now.
you on the corner.
God. I'm going to say... Can I just give it a general description of a dictator?
Yeah.
Cool.
Fine.
Right. A dictator with a caffeine dependency who hasn't had a coffee all day and is getting antsy.
Fair enough. I like it. Okay. Well, I maybe wouldn't. It would be a terrible person to be in a lift with.
It would be.
What would be something you would really hate to find in your fridge?
Okay, like maybe a piece of my recording equipment broken.
Oh, yeah,
Something
okay.
like that would be quite annoying. You know, open the fridge and all of a sudden there's a smashed up SM7DB or a broken MacBook.
Okay. What is something that you always seem to lose?
My will to live. I've mentioned it many times.
I mean, it can be that if you want, or it can be a physical thing.
I don't really lose things. The only things I carry with me all the time are my keys, wallet and phone. And they have dedicated pockets. They are always on me or in said pockets.
Always on or in.
Or in me, yep. Me wallet, that's what they call me. But yeah, so, I mean, I don't lose them. So, yeah, the will to live.
All right. What would be a really terrible password? And that could be terrible as in hard to remember. It could be terrible as in it's a weak password. I'll let you decide.
Well, there is no way in hell I'm going to give you a hard to remember password because that involved me writing it down right now. And that would take ages. So I'm just going to say the simple letter 1.
You mean the number?
What did I say?
Letter.
See, and there's another fine example of me losing the will to live.
Saying that, though, you could have said it from a Roman numeral perspective and an I as a 1.
Thank you for saving my life there. Yeah, well, we'll cut all that bit out. We'll put that in. Yeah, the digit 1.
Very good. What makes you nervous as a person?
Doing live shows, actually, I figured out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, public speaking.
Well, no, not necessarily. I think it's performing. So I don't mind talking, you know, if I'm just doing talking. But that did used to make me nervous back in university days. When we have like a script that we need to follow and we need to get things right in an order, doing that live, because we can't edit, that makes me nervous. I mean, I figured that out at the first live show. Second live show was a bit easier because it wasn't so scripted. For the third live show, we're just ditching the script altogether. You know, we've eliminated that problem. But yeah, I guess that, yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait until we do that bit on the humming from our throats.
Oh yeah, the throat singing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an amazing 60 minutes of content.
Oh yeah, yeah. Absolutely well worth the £300 ticket price.
It is. Yeah.
And then there's obviously that solo. I do the solo, and then you retort, and then we're just going to improvise that bit, so it could go on for hours.
It could. Yeah,
Hours
and it will.
Yeah, probably. I mean, every time we've rehearsed it, it's been 6 hour minimum.
Absolutely, yeah.
Should we do one now?
No, we better carry on, because I just for time's
Of course,
sake.
right, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, you have got somewhere to be in the next 18 hours.
Yeah.
Right. Scripted live shows.
Okay. What's something that everybody you think should own?
Everyone should own an essential piece of life. In this day and age, I think a mobile phone is fairly relevant because I refer to it now as like a Swiss Army device because it's not just a phone. Now it's not just a camera. It's got banking apps on there. You got NHS hospital stuff on there. It's literally your life in a device.
True. And if you sharpened it, it's a Swiss Army knife.
Works for everything.
It does. What would you say is something that you should never shout in public?
I have a bomb.
That's fair.
Yeah.
It's probably a good one. What would be the first thing that you would buy if money was no object?
Probably a new house with a garden.
Okay. A new house with a garden.
For the children. I'm so intrigued to see where the f*** this is going.
So bye.
You haven't finished, have you? You're writing it as you go.
If you could wake up anywhere tomorrow, where would that be?
God, that's a difficult question for me because I've lived abroad, so I have memories in places that I would like to revisit. Can I take people with me?
Yeah.
So I can wake up tomorrow with my family in a certain place. I think I would go back to Italy, to where I first lived.
Okay.
In the first house that I lived in Italy.
Lovely.
Because then I could also venture to the other places and show my family where little Iain lived.
Lovely. What would be something you would not like to hear from your dentist while they were doing work to you?
That's not my fingers in your mouth. Thought they were a bit meaty.
Thought your name was Sharon. Final question for you. What would be the worst thing that you would ever hear on your driving test from your instructor?
Now put it into 9th. Do it or you'll fail.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Thank you for that, Iain. So, I'm going to cut those up.
Oh, fuck.
6.5 hours later.
All right, Iain. I have a little bag, which I'm going to hand to you,
Okay.
with your answers all written inside on separate slips of paper.
Delicious. Thanks, up.
There we go. So now, Iain, the real interview begins.
Oh, God.
Where I'm going to be your interviewer for this job, but your answers have to be taken from the bag.
Okay.
If what you say doesn't really make sense, I want you to read it anyway, and then on the fly ad-lib why that is an answer to the question.
Okay. Got it.
Right? Iain, welcome. To begin, could you please
is there
tell...
a bathroom anywhere? I get nervous wheeze.
Right, you're out.
Thanks for listening.
To begin, could you please tell me a little bit about yourself?
Absolutely. I know it's only our first date, but I brought you a gift.
All right.
It's syphilis.
Oh dear. Maybe not off to a great start.
Well, this makes sense, you see, because I always heard that it was good to bring a gift to an interview, you know, sweeten the interviewers up a little bit, so I brought you a gift.
Thank you.
I did say date, I meant interview.
You did, but that's okay.
Would you like me to deliver the syphilis now?
No, that's fine. We'll leave that for now, thank you, Iain.
Okay.
What attracted you to this job position?
A dictator with a caffeine dependency who hasn't had a coffee all day and is getting jittery.
Oh dear.
Yeah. So essentially what happened was there was a bit of a altercation in town.
Okay.
And I met this dictator who was spewing all this shit on the side of the street. So I was like, yo, calm down. And he's like, look, I have a caffeine dependency. I'm getting antsy because I haven't had a coffee all day. I was like, well, I mean, none of that sentence is okay. Stop being a dictator. And he was like, well, I was about to go to this job interview. And I was like, well, I'll go instead. Put in an application and you called me straight away. So I'm here.
Okay, well, I'm glad you arrived, Iain.
I like to show up with gifts.
We'll move forward. Why do you think that you're a good fit for our company?
That's not my fingers in your mouth.
Oh, is it not?
It's what somebody might say, but not me. I always be straight with people. I like to give them news and information straight. So somebody asks me a question, say I'm on the phone with a client, and they ask me a question, I won't be like, that's not my fingers in your mouth. I'd sure, straight to the point, and I'd make the sale.
It's not a sales advisor job, but that's okay.
I was clutching at straws.
Which is also something you wouldn't say.
Yeah, true.
Iain, what unique qualities would you bring to the team?
Nan.
Excuse me?
Well, it's a unique skill that I have that I feel like I could bring to the company.
I mean, she isn't around anymore.
No, your nan, it's a man. It's a person.
That paper clearly says your nan.
Yeah, it's how I spell it phonetically so I can remember his name.
Okay.
Your nan.
Okay.
And when I say fist, I mean fist bump, you know, because usually we wake up every morning, we're like, let's go get life, bro. Let's fucking do it. Boom, fist bump. So I just, you know, for shortened sake, I just say fist your nan.
Okay. How would your previous colleagues describe you?
Italy with family.
Could you explain?
Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, people say that being around me is like being on holiday with your family.
Right.
It's being in the best situation with the best people you know.
That's a lovely answer, Iain. I like that.
Fucking take that.
And Iain, what motivates you to perform at your best?
Well, Jordan, a new house with a garden. You know, everyone has to have goals in their life.
Okay.
And one of my goals is to own a new house with a garden. And,
Right.
and I see that dream visualized every day, and that's what I work toward. So I like to put 100% into all of my efforts.
Work hard, play hard.
Work hard, get a good guard.
Fist your nan.
Always fist your nan. Your nan thinking you, brother.
What would you consider your proudest achievement, Iain?
Iain, the life and times of a genius, is what was once described me as by someone.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, my previous job, we left on good terms, and they said, there goes Iain, to continue the life and times of a genius.
Would make you feel proud, to be honest, wouldn't it?
It did make me feel very proud to be seen in that light by my previous employer.
And Iain, what is your approach to solving difficult problems?
I'm glad fisting your hands out. Now put it into ninth, do it or you'll fail.
Excuse me?
Well, you see, when I start my job, I don't start in 1 and work my way up. I just fucking stick it into ninth, and I think if I don't do that, I'm going to fail. It's like when people say, give it 110%. It's my own little silly way of saying, give it all you got. Put it in ninth.
Okay, and how would you approach solving difficult problems with that?
Put it in ninth. Get it done or you'll fail.
Okay. So, Iain, what's the most valuable lesson you've learned in your career thus far?
Well, Jordan, I've learned to fuck it, chill out, and worry about it later.
Oh, and how will that help you in this position?
Because when pressure gets on top of you, that's what really drags a person down and can make a situation seem 10 times worse than it is. So if you fuck it, chill out, sleep on it, worry about it later, you'll come back at it, you put it in ninth, you get it done or you'll fail.
Beautiful. And how, Iain, would you describe your leadership style?
Giant
In what way?
Well, any staff that work underneath me, I expect them to put it in ninth and get it done or they'll fail. And, you know, sometimes people might see me as a giant bastard, but at the end of it, they always come up to me and they said, you know what, I fisted your nan, and thanks to your leadership, I got it done.
Lovely. And Iain, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Give us your money, we'll give you food.
Okay.
So essentially, that's what I like to say to people I'm trying to make sales to. Food is a generic term used for the goods that we're trying to sell. I think it can be used in any situation, and it's just another euphemism. It's like, you give us your money, we'll give you the food. It's saying, you take us on, you ask us to produce your service for you, whatever you want to do, we'll deliver.
I like that, Iain.
Thanks.
And what would you say is your biggest professional goal?
Put this in your pipe and smoke it.
What do you mean by that, Iain?
Well, you know, every company has competitors, employer Jordan. And to them, I say, we're the best. We're going to take all your clients. You can put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Determination, if nothing else.
Exactly. Thank you for seeing through that facade.
If hired, Iain, what would your first priority be?
Scripted live shows.
Okay.
So my priority would be getting us out in front of the public, putting on performances so that people can see what we're about and allow us to make our name, get us known, get us out there.
We are selling bathrooms.
Yep. So I'd put on a play. It'd be called Need a Shit? Question mark. And I'd put on a live show about somebody who doesn't have a bathroom, right? And they're like walking down the street. Oh no, my pants are being flooded. And then the next person would say, need a bathroom? Get yourself down to Jordan's Emporium of Bathrooms and Tiles. Everyone would be flooding our pants with money.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I suppose thinking forward, if we went ahead with that,
Yeah.
Need a shit.
Could be our logo.
The first bit might just fall down and it just says shit, question mark.
Then, you know, we'll spin it. Shit. Hell no. Bathrooms are us.
No, it's Jordan's.
Jordan's Bathrooms
Emporium.
It is Jordan's Bathroom Emporium.
Yeah.
Got it.
Iain, what would you say is your professional philosophy?
The reason I hate my life.
Okay.
So my personal philosophy, the reason I hate my life, what is it today? What is the reason that I'm not happy today? Fix it. Get out there, sort out that problem. Identify them early, fucking sorted them. So then by night time, you're not saying, why do I hate my life? You're saying, I love my life because I've sorted this issue.
So you don't put a plaster on the issue, you find the root cause.
I don't often.
Okay.
There was more to that. I was trying to remember my earlier answer. There's no fuck it, worry about it later. It's get it done now. Put it in ninth or fail.
Very good. Just a few more questions for you, Iain. Thank you for your time. Why should we choose you over other candidates?
Mobile phone. I'm always available.
Okay.
3 a.m, you've got someone who needs a shit. I'm there to sell them a bathroom. You just text me one word, now, I'm there. I'm pretty much teleporting from my bed straight to your face going, I'll be your bathroom.
I like the commitment, Ian.
That's what I'm here for.
Is there one thing you'd like us to remember about you from this interview?
One. Number one. I am the number one outstanding, outshining candidate, and if anybody else says they'll make you more money than I, just ask them, are they going to put it in 9th? Or are they going to start in 1st like a fucking loser?
And finally, Ian, do you have any questions for me?
I've got 3 questions. So, my wife slept with my brother.
Okay.
I need help.
Sounds like it.
What should I do about that? In viewer, Jordan?
I'm not going to profess that we will answer that right now.
Okay, well, the will to live.
The will to live.
Yeah, it's causing me to lose it, because my wife got boingy with my bro.
But not fist your nan, bro.
No, not your nan. He's a cool guy. Never do that to me.
And final question, Ian.
I have a bomb.
You fucking hired!
Give me the job. Let's separate my my jacket. Strap to me.
You're blinking, Ian.
Why are you ticking?
Oh, lovely. Thank you for doing that, Ian.
No
Very good.
problem. That worked out amazingly. I loved that. That was really fun.
It was a little bit lengthy setting it up, but that was fun.
That's fine. It's just like Mad Libs. We'll cut half of it out and we'll be happy.
Very true. Oh, right. We should probably pack up because I've got to go any moment.
You do. So, Jordan, thank you for that. That was great. I loved it. We do need to do a bit of a speedy exit. So, does that about bring us around to the end of today's episode?
I think it does.
Amazing! Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of Two Guys What's Up. Don't forget to follow the show wherever you listen to us so you don't miss another episode, and maybe even tell a friend. Take your friend on your next job interview and tell them to take all of my advice, because that'll get you hired. Apart from the bomb bit, don't do that. If they're wondering, well, who's Ian? Who is this genius you speak of? Just show them Two Guys What's Up, and they'll get all the relevant information that they need to fucking power through that job. They'll put it in 9th or fail.
Lovely. And if you'd like to get in touch with us, our Linktree link is in the bio of this episode, which you can click on, which will reveal everything Two Guys What's Up related, from our Patreon, where you can get the bonus episodes, our brand new merchandise store, to ways you can talk to us through our email, or even our Two Guys What's Up WhatsApp hotline number.
But if you can't do any of that, but you still like to help us out, then a simple 5-star rating and review, or even just a comment wherever you listen to us, would be the best and the freest way to do that for us, and we would be eternally grateful.
I've got a bomb.
Oh God, but on that note, thanks for listening. I need to get out of here. Have a wonderful week, guys, and we will, of course, see you next Monday!
Well, Ian, how would you usually handle pressure in the job?
I can't read my writing. SEC, maybe.
We'll skip that. That's okay. That's all right.
Do you want to make up an answer?
No, it's fine.
Just to be on the safe side. I mean, I don't want anything to.
No, it's fine. It's all right.
Okay.
You haven't got the job anyway, but we'll carry on.
Hell.